Horse race is about to begin. There is a post at the end of the finish line. Whichever horse reaches the post first will be declared as the winner. And there is no specific percentage of finish line required to win the race. All that matters is who is ahead in the race. First past the post is a metaphor which has been obtained from this concept of British horse racing. Hello everyone, my name is Saumya. I welcome you all to Kalam Academy. In continuation to our Polity series, in this video I will be discussing the concept of first past the post system. I will be taking up all of these keywords. In this I have already explained the rule of law, quorum and whip. And now we are discussing first past the post system. Now, first past the post system is a method of election which is prescribed in the Indian Constitution. It is used in the direct elections to Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies. Except the election of President, Vice President, members of Rajya Sabha and members of Legislative Council. For them, we use a method of proportional representation, which I will be discussing in the next video. In this method, what happens is the candidate who is securing more votes than others will be declared as the winner. Okay, it is as simple as that. It is known as a simple majority system. Now, suppose there are 4 candidates, A, B, C, and D. They have obtained the respective votes. Now, we can see that C has obtained more votes. So, with just 28% of the vote share, C has been declared as the winner, right? Now, with this, what can we say? What can we interpret? We can interpret that the FPTP system does not take into account the majority voting method. Majority voting is 50% plus votes. Okay. In FPTP method, the winning margin does not matter. The representatives, they get elected with small amount of public support. The size of the winning margin does not matter. What matters is that the candidate is getting more votes than the others. It is like the relative majority. It does not take into account the majority voting system. Now, first past the post is a relatively easy method. It is simple to understand, it is simple to perform, it involves less of expenditure, and it is more convenient. Okay, so that is why we use it in India in direct elections. This method is also called winner takes all approach because we have seen with as little as 20 to 26% of the vote share, the candidate can win the election, because the winning margin does not matter. So this leads to a problem which is called majority reversal. This is the major limitation of this system. In this, the party can win the majority of seats with just 20 to 26% of the vote share. And the party which has secured 74% of the vote share may not get simple majority. So this is the major limitation of this. Also, we have an example, the NDA, the National Democratic Alliance, in 2014 secured, NDA in 2014 secured 336 seats with just 38.5% of the vote. So we can see the mismatch. There is a mismatch between the number of seats won and the percentage of votes secured by the party. Okay. So in the limitations of FPTP, the party may get more votes, more seats than votes in the legislature. So there is a huge mismatch between the number of seats and the votes. And we have seen that FPTP is not truly representative. The smaller parties, they have less chance of winning because the political parties, they do not get representation according to their share of popular vote. So this favors the large party who has strong regional support. And this method is detrimental to the smaller parties who do not have a geographically concentrated base. So it is not favorable for the smaller parties. It leads to exclusion of smaller parties, minorities, and women from fair representation. And this also leads to large amount of wasted votes, because the votes that are contested above the votes required to win the seat, those votes won't be taken into consideration. So there will be a lot many wasted votes. Okay. And we have seen that the candidate C won 28% of the votes, right? So now this elected leader will work only for those 28 people who have voted for him. So this will lead to vote bank politics. Okay, this will lead to vote bank politics, and this will lead to communal division of votes. And we have seen that the multiple constituencies in India will lead to encouragement of the development of political parties based on clan, ethnicity, and region, because there are a lot many caste and ethnicity in India, and this will lead to regional politics and regional fragmentation. And it does not reflect the true aspirations of the majority people. It is not a proportional method. So this was about FPTP. In the next video, I will be taking up proportional representation method. I hope you understood the concept. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.